was like so shitty. Will y'all try it one more time, please? Thank you guys. I just recently turned 26, man, so apply for that one more time. I don't give a shit. I don't see any reason why you guys should either. But I'm a big fan of reality TV, not. I just wanted to bring that subject up because I'd like to talk about Snooki. Anybody a fan of Snooki in here? Awesome, cool. So I'm just gonna shit all over the bitch real quick. That has got to be the ugliest person on television I've ever seen in my life. I mean, this is America. I really didn't realize we put ugly people on TV unless it was about a show that was specifically designed to try to make them not ugly anymore. I mean, seriously, the bitch looks like a close-up picture of shit. It's bad. I think what happened is one of those kids from the Jersey Shore forgot that it's not cool to feed your fucking mogwai after midnight. That's not okay to do. That is not cool. Whenever I was a young man, I was about 9 or 10 years old, I had sex with one of my teachers. Actually, I take that back. I didn't have sex with one of my teachers. I fucked the shit out of one of my teachers. And I passed Sunday school with flying colors. Don't laugh, it wasn't that bad. And me and Mr. Tom still stay in touch to this day. Beer is pretty much my best friend. I love beer. And I'd like to give you guys an example of why I love beer so much. I had a really shitty day the other day, man. My girlfriend broke up with me. Well, I was actually already having a really shitty day at work. My girlfriend texted me in the middle of my shift, broke up with me while my boss was being a dick. So I come home with the intention, you know, killing myself like any normal man would. But I was thirsty, so I opened the fridge. And beer was in there. I caught beer trying to fuck milk. And I was like, oh shit, I'm sorry, beer. I didn't mean to interrupt your stuff there. He's like, well, no, Chris, is everything okay? I was like, yeah. I mean, no, not really, but I didn't want to interrupt you. He's like, dude, it's cool. That bitch was just a little bit too old for me anyways. Beer said, oh man, fuck that shit, dude. I'm gonna hang out with you. I got about 11 of my buddies hanging out in the fridge and they're not doing anything. Why don't we all just kick it and try to figure out what's going on tonight, man? I was like, okay, Beer, you talked me into it, dude. So, me and Beer, one, talked about it for a little while and he just basically said he didn't have the answer. He didn't know. And then Beer's 2 through 6 were like, they're pretty much like your conservative friends that you have at work, you know, maybe your girlfriends or whatever. Just tell her how you really feel, you know, just be honest with her. I was like, yeah, that might work, I don't know, but not tonight, you know, I've been drinking a little bit. I'm gonna go talk to Seven and them. Seven came straight out of the refrigerator talking about, Chris, let's just go fuck a fat bitch and forget all about that girl. I was like, man, I don't know, dude, I really like her. She was cool. I don't know if that's gonna make me feel better, fucking a fat girl. Let's go talk to 8. So I went and talked to 8. 8 immediately just wanted to go beat the new guy's ass. I was like, 8, no. He was like, no, fuck that shit, Chris. You don't even have to do anything. I'm gonna bust him in his head. You don't have to do nothing. Let's go fuck him up. I'm like, 8, no, I'm not a violent guy. That's not gonna happen. We're not gonna do that. Let me go talk to 9 real quick. So I went to the fridge, got 9, told him what was up. 9 said, hey dude, instead of just like trying to, you know, go fuck a fat girl or whatever, why don't you just be mean to her and tell everybody that she let you pee on her? I was like, nah, I kind of like the way you think. That's a pretty good idea. But, you know, just to be safe, let's go talk to 10. 10 said, look, fuck that dude. Let's do all 3 of those things. Let's tell everybody she let you pee on her, beat up her new boyfriend, and go fuck a fat girl. That sounds like a fun night to me. I was like, yeah, you're probably right. That does sound like a fun night, but, you know, we haven't heard from 11. So I go to the fridge. 11's in there, and I'm like, 11, I guess you heard what happened tonight. I'm pretty sure everybody was talking about it. 11 said, yeah, me and 12 really don't give a fuck. We want to see how fast your car can go. I was like, all right, guys, load up. Who gives a shit? Let's do this. Which really sounds like a stupid idea, but you'll be surprised how fast you forget about a bitch when your car's all fucked up. I'm trying to quit drugs recently. It's not easy though, guys. I gotta be honest with you. I have a lot of friends that do drugs. Woo! You guys do drugs?
Yeah!
The cops aren't here, man. Don't fucking be scared. Do you guys do drugs?
Yeah!
That's what I'm talking about. It's hard to do drugs, man. Like and I'm gonna hang out with you later, baby. But it's hard to quit doing drugs when all your friends stay high constantly, because I'll be doing good for a little while, and then you'll get that call in the middle of the night. Hey, Chris, you want to come over and watch YouTube? I'm like, no, man, I gotta work in the morning, dude. It's 2 or 3 o'clock, in the morning. It's like, hey, I got some ecstasy. I'm like, God damn it, dude. Dexter, what did I just tell you? I gotta work at 3 o'clock in the morning. But what street do you live on again? The only drug I really don't want to quit is weed, and because I love marijuana so much, man. It's such a great social drug, and it brings everybody together. I don't care who you are, black, white, Asian. And nobody really likes Asians, but if you're high, you can put up with them, Whoa! You said damn right. I'm making jokes up here, buddy. They built our railroads, dude. Be a little bit appreciative. A couple of them also did my math homework, so don't be a dick, alright? Kind of made me lose what I was thinking about there. But yeah, I don't want to quit weed, man. I don't. But lately, as I'm getting older, weed doesn't do the same thing as it used to me. Like now, when I get super high on weed, like I start to shake and think about my childhood, which I didn't have a bad childhood. It's just like it's not cool for me to get high in the middle of the afternoon and watch Sandlot twice. The Sandlot's a good movie, don't get me wrong, but I don't need to watch that motherfucker twice. Halfway through the second time, I'm looking at a laundry that my mom told me to fold, laying on the couch. I'm like, Mom told me to fold that laundry. She's gonna be so fucking mad when she gets home and that laundry's not done. Wait a minute, she doesn't get home for like another 2 or 3 hours. She's gonna be so fucking mad at me. Has anybody in there ever worked in the service industry, guys?
Yeah!
Bus boys, anything like that? I was a waiter at a hibachi/sushi bar. Well, Shogun, fuck it. Nobody here works from there, so I'm not worried about it. It was Shogun, that's where I used to work. I worked for Korean people. But it doesn't matter where you work, really, because any waiting job will make you absolutely fucking hate everybody. It totally transcends race, creed, sexual orientation, all that. You just fucking hate people after a while. Except for there's that one group of people, we all know who I'm talking about, especially if you're a waiter. We all know who I'm talking about. Let's all say it together. Pentecostals, right? You guys thought I was gonna say nigger. I didn't know. But Pentecostals, seriously, like, fuck them, man. With their goddamn buns and long skirts and sexual frustration. It's like, the worst thing about them is they'll tell you you're doing a really good job and smile upside your head. Hey, you're doing so awesome. And then I get a $2 tip and a pamphlet that explains to me exactly why it is I'm going to hell. Fuck you, you know what? I chased them out in the parking lot and I said, I hope you have a fucking, I'm gonna use you as an example because you're pretty and you're sitting in the front row. I hope you fucking have an epileptic seizure in the middle of one of your services and nobody notices. Alright guys, my name is Chris. I really appreciate y'all coming out tonight.
Ladies and gentlemen, once again, Chris. By the way, a little information. If your beer is talking to you, the acid is really good, Chris. Exactly.